Hey everybody, how's it going? Today I'm going to give you a guide on how to do the brand new Fisher Todd boss. Nope, sorry, never mind. It's the Temperos fishing boss. My apologies. I get that confused with Winter Todd sometimes because they're very similar bosses. When it comes to just terms of you do content, you get XP, and you get minimal rewards for it. Anyways, how to get here, what you're going to do is you're going to board the boat southwest of Alcarid. So use an Amulet of Glory, Ring of Dueling, go to the boat, or you can talk to the ferryman in Alcarid. And then you're going to arrive in the Spirit Angler's little setup here. You're going to board this giant boat to the west. You're going to wait about a minute to actually get into a game. And then after that, you'll actually be able to, start playing the minigame. After that, what I go ahead and do right when I first came to the instance is I tag, make sure that all the fishing spots are tagged. And what to do when you actually get into the boss is we go ahead and make sure that we have our harpoon, we have one rope, 3 buckets of water, which you can get empty bucket. You can get all this on the boat itself, just from the bins. And make sure you have a hammer. I do this all for solos, so it is super easy to, make sure you get the points that you need. Then what you're going to do is go ahead, you're going to go and start fishing at one of the fishing spots here. Just wait for one of the double fish to come up. You'll notice that it is a double fishing spot because it's going to have the short fish hopping out of the water. Very similar to like the minnows at the fishing guild. Except this is actually beneficial for you. And while we're getting into this, Temperos has 3 different special attacks that he can use as the storm intensity increases. Once that storm intensity bar does reach 100%, your instance is over, you have lost. Anyways, as it gets to be about 20%, I believe it is, Temperos is going to send a giant wave at you. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to tether yourself either at the mast or at the little totem. At about 30-35%, Temperos is going to use some flames on the storm, which is going to cause flames on the ground. And at anywhere above 60%, he is going to make the cannons stop working. Once you get your inventory of fish, I recommend cooking them. You get more points. You get him down faster when you're canning him. And you know what? The XP is the same as like your AFK barb fishing at the same level. So it's really not the worst. And so you can see here, we have to tether ourselves to the totem pole. So with the first inventory, what you're going to want to do is you want to cook all the fish because it's going to help you in regards to your second phase of actually doing damage to the essence of Temperos. Then once you are fully cooked, you can just start filling the cannons up. When it's cooked, it will do 15 damage. And then obviously depending on if you're in a mass or if you're doing it solo, that shows how much energy damage it'll do. And then here we have a colossal wave coming in. So because the mass got destroyed by our previous colossal wave, I had to repair it first. And so the boss itself, it takes about 20 when you're soloing of the cooked fish. Then you just run down and harpoon the spirit pool. Typically for myself, I found I was getting it down anywhere between 30 and 45% at level 79. The biggest thing to point out here is your point total. So anything below 2k points won't actually get you permission to fish in the pool that allows you to be able to actually get rewards from this mini game. So you're just doing all this work for nothing if you finish the game without the 2k points. Then you just go back, you do some fishing. Once again, you're gonna get about 20 cooked fish, or 20 harpoon fish. I recommend as soon as the little harpoon that's jumping comes up to start fishing there, because it does give you extra fish. At least when you're using a regular harpoon. When you use the crystalline harpoon, it gives you the crystalline harpoon fish, which deals a lot more damage. And then a infernal harpoon allows you to be able to cook the fish as you catch them, with the requirements of 75 cooking and 75 fishing, 85 cooking is the requirements to actually make an infernal harpoon. Anyways, I just went and grabbed, a couple extra fish here just because I wasn't sure what was going to happen. The biggest thing that becomes a pain for you is the strange storm that causes the fires. If the fire still lands on you, it'll get rid of a tool and fish. If you get caught out by the wave, you lose a tool and some fish. So tool being like a bucket, your rope, a hammer. And you just go ahead, if the fire's in your way, specifically in a solo, you just douse it and continue on your way to fighting the boss. Or harpooning the boss. And provided you can avoid, any fire or being hit by the wave, we have just completed our very first Tempoross kill. Congratulations on your first kill, and all you have to do to collect your rewards is get a small net. This angler can give it to you, and fish in this lovely little trash spot, I guess. Anyways, good luck with the rest of your Tempoross kills.